I do hope that it goes well. Something's being brought to the light. Name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? The light. This one's for all signs, all the homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. Collective, someone from your past is feeling very dismayed. Something about a false alarm. Prince of Swords in the reverse. Gonna get a good chunk out here and we'll see what we're looking at. Grab another deck. Something about like a Muslim facing Mecca. I'm not even gonna cap. I have no idea what that means. It's just something I channeled down when I was channeling the index cards. You guys have I will not rest till I reach a place where and then a whole bunch of keywords. Something about persona, faded consciousness, sublime, mother energy, 32, 33. You have the word broken, show off, the word down, the word priming, the word sacrifice, Glock, sabotage, rose and thorn. And something about a look-alike, a doppelganger. That's what the false alarm was. Somebody's dismayed. This Prince of Swords in the reverse, potentially air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're dismayed. They are very dismayed, and it's because they've been found out. Something about their energy is very false. They've breezed on through the collective's lives like they're meant to be there, but they're not. This person is a false alarm. They're a doppelganger, a look-alike, and it's like there's this movie. I'm sure there's more than one, but there was this movie, and I can't think of what it was. I watched it when I was younger. It's like someone recognizes that they could potentially take the place of someone else. They're like, man, I look a lot like this someone. I'm just gonna slide right into that spot and be that someone. I feel like they're trying to trick a mother energy who's caught in a loop of fading consciousness, been broken down and sabotaged, sacrificed far too many times. There's something about this person who's like, I will not rest until I am seen as the original, but they're not. And so they will not rest. And there's something about the collective saying, I will not rest until I find the original, or until the original finds me. I like it. You guys have a message of do not be dismayed. That first tarot card out was the Hermit in the reverse. I'll go ahead and read that for you guys. So the Hermit in the reverse can speak of a lack of self-awareness and distorted perceptions, causing feelings of loneliness or abandonment, or driving you to isolation or escapism. You may refuse to face reality for fear of what you might learn. To resolve this, you may need to seek others' help. But don't fear being alone with your thoughts. Self-reflection is a step toward liberation. So we have many self-reflecting in order to move towards liberation. And then this moving toward energy. Six of Swords. Excuse me. This card suggests that a journey is beginning. This may mean actual travel, or it may indicate gaining distance from a bad situation. You may get over something or leave something harmful behind. Whatever the case, this journey will take you to a better place. Away from that Prince of Swords in the reverse energy, hopefully. I'm going to read up on that real quick. Prince of Swords reversed. A fanatic, or ideologue who is quick to argue and apt to tilt at windmills. Tilt at windmills. This person wields rationality as a weapon, but his logic seldom holds up to scrutiny. He may be vindictive, reverting to ad hominem attacks or other fallacies when his arguments fail to persuade. This card may also suggest vanity, nonsense, imprudence, or ignorance. Now back to that, when his arguments fail to persuade. His argument about who he is at his core. And what his plans are, what his intent is, does not feel good. This person will not rest until they reach a place where their argument is accepted. Collective, please do not rest until you reach a place where you can't even hear their argument anymore. Cheers on that, dears. Guidance for the collective. What do they need to know this time? You guys are being guided down a secret trail of ascension. I have never opened to this page before, you guys. The Sacred Vows. It's actually a card, but I was just guided to the Sacred Vows themselves. And I'm going to read them to you. This is a part of the secret trail of ascension. Should you feel called, say these vows aloud to reconnect to deep spiritual being and self-sovereignty. Serenity. Let me show you this. A bunch of them. Serenity. I vow to seek a state of calm and peacefulness. I know that no matter my circumstances, I am supported by the universe, and all will be well. Nobility. I vow to remain honest and operate from a place of integrity, even when no one is looking, especially when no one is looking. I will remain true to my values and choose the path of righteousness. Deliverance. I vow to release the experiences and people. I vow to release the experiences and people who enslave my soul to low vibrations, chaos, and self-destruction. I give myself permission to heal and move on. Sensuality. I vow to connect to Mother Nature and the cosmos beyond through the fulfillment of my senses. I will luxuriate in scent, touch, sight, sound, and taste as a way to bring pleasure to my spirit. And that drew my mind back to this sublime mother energy. Maybe that's not all a bad thing. Maybe this faded consciousness, maybe it's not the greatest parts of the consciousness that are fading away, and the most sublime are coming forward. Being birthed. Tenderness. I vow to be tender to myself. I will show great concern and care for my well-being. Refuge. I vow to seek shelter from anything that is troublesome or dangerous to my well-being and peace of mind. I will only seek experiences that contribute to my rapture. Expansion. I vow to seek growth and enlightenment. I know that change is the only constant in life, and I will always strive to be the best version of myself. Adoration. I vow to have deep love and respect for myself. I will worship myself as sacred and will only seek people and experiences that see the gloriousness of my authentic self. Alignment. I vow to seek a state of matching vibration. I will check in with my soul for every decision, knowing my higher self will guide me to what is right in every moment. resilience. I vow to remember my strength. I know that I can make it through and recover from any hardship that enters my life. I am strong, and I cannot be defeated. Beautiful vows. Alright, secret trail. Ooh. Something about somebody's trying to follow you down a secret trail, and they're being told to enter at their own risk. The keywords for this card: ascension, enlightenment, preparation for greatness, and not everyone can go. So I said, they're being told, enter at your own risk. You can fucking try. The tarot companion here is the Fool. Preparation for greatness is at the heart of this card. Those who receive it are ready to level up and experience an even greater life. However, as much as we'd like it, not everyone is going to continue the journey with us as we grow. When you shift and transform, you are also silently challenging others to shift and transform with you. Finding your greatness will prompt your immediate community to examine their own greatness. Loud truck coming, guys. Sorry about that. Find their own greatness. Some will be inspired by you and rise right along with you, and the secret trail will also be revealed to them. But many, if not most, will give in to fear, doubt, or jealousy, causing them to stand still, or even to shift in a different direction from your path. You've pulled this card because you are about to embark on a new journey that does not include everyone or everything currently in your life. If your question is about a person, you may need to ask yourself if now is a natural time to end a relationship or to establish stronger boundaries. If you're inquiring about your career or a business, you may consider leaving your current position in order to start something completely new. In general, receiving this card means opportunities are available to you that few others will ever enjoy. Don't be afraid to take this journey on your own. It says companion cards, the invitation, as above, so below, or the witching hour, or familiar. So if we get one of those cards in this next shuffle, that comes with a really special meaning. Whatever comes out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last card, because my ass and my legs are numb, guys. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need at this time? Some guidance about this secret trail. Salt, broken branch. So, excuse me. Salt speaks of boundaries. That did just come across. That's not one of our companion cards. We didn't get the companion cards, but we did speak a lot about boundaries, and that now may be potentially a time to strengthen and reinforce them, maybe even create and recreate, but absolutely reinforcing boundaries. Broken branch, heartache. This is giving me a really specific vibe, you guys. So, about 3 years ago, I moved into this place I'm in now, and it was, well, if you've caught my Wandering to Gypsy video I put out the other day, it was under duress of domestic violence. I had almost uh, almost not made it here after a fight with my then fiance at the time that I moved. And as I was moving into this place, I asked my landlord, I said, can I please have a garden? It's pretty much the only thing that I asked. Is it okay if I have a garden? She said, absolutely. Nobody does anything around here except throw trash. So that would be a welcomed change to the property. Absolutely. You go ahead and start your garden. So 3 years later, you can imagine I've spent hundreds of dollars on dirt, and worth more than that, time and effort and energy and blood, sweat, and tears. My daughter the same, my son the same, and we built this beautiful garden. And I shut it down for the season, of course, you know. Maine winters get heavy. Wrapped it all up, and it looked pretty wrapped all up for the season, right? So this year my landlord comes around, and I'm pretty sure it's new tenants in the area. She tells me that I can't have my garden this year. That all my work, all my effort, everything I've grown, everything I've done, all the sacrifice that I've put in to clean this property, to pick through the dirt and take out the broken glass, fucking drug paraphernalia, rusty trash out of the ground and replace it with organic earth and love. It's not allowed anymore. My boundaries, they're too much for some. Fine. What they don't understand about me is the heartache that they caused a witch taking her garden. I've salted that garden. I've mended and grown. Mercy to those that would destroy someone else's boundaries. Or no mercy. Anyhow, I feel like there's a lot of messages here. For some of you, your boundaries piss people off. They don't like them. They don't understand them or care to try to. They don't care to ask questions. They care to make assumptions. Also, for some, you've had your boundaries. Broken's not quite the word. Destroyed, shattered, spit on, pissed on, laughed at, poked and prodded at, and through your heartache, you keep mending. Through it, you keep practicing self-love. Through it, you keep gaining a sense of purity and protection. See, because it's about the intention. For Salt, the keywords are boundaries and protecting your energy. Wouldn't you know the Tarot Companion would be the Queen of Swords? Salt is one of the most important tools in a witch's cabinet and is often used to cast a circle of protection before performing a spell. Sprinkle salt around your home and along your windows and doors to keep negative energy out, and use it to clear harmful vibrations that are directed towards you. When salt comes into a reading, it's because you require protection and need to take steps to establish stronger boundaries. It is your responsibility to teach others how to respect your needs. You may hope others will intuitively know how to treat you, but remember that every being is experiencing their own hardships, lessons, and triggers. They may have blocks that prevent them instinctively recognizing boundaries that seem obvious to you. This is not an excuse to treat you poorly. No, it goes back to that we read ignorance in one of these cards. But it is a reason enough for you to speak up and communicate your needs, rather than expecting someone to guess. And of course, there are people who will push boundaries to breaking point. Some may even be doing it intentionally. Standing firm lets them know that while they may push, you will not break. Ooh, companion cards. We didn't get the card, but my eyes were drawn to the sacred vows. Oh, good morning, Queen. Hi, G420. I'm so thankful to see you here. Welcome home, homie. I've missed seeing that name come across the screen. So, your advice for the sacred vows coming into the reading with salt: do not sacrifice your beliefs for the comfort, approval, or acceptance of others. So, it occurs to me to say that any other day we'd be sitting in the garden right now. We'd be sitting at a beautiful table. It'd be all done up for you guys. Today I can't sit at the garden because it's being torn down. And I almost didn't come to a reading outside. I almost stayed stuffed up inside in my apartment and hid being a tarot reader. Because if I can't have a garden, if I'm going to be judged for a garden, what are they going to think of me for being a witch? Oh my god, what are they going to think of me for being into tarot? Don't give a fuck. I'm going to come sit on my front porch and read with my homies. I do apologize that we can't sit in the garden, but here we are. That all ties in. Show off the light in your energy and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid like they're afraid. Because if everyone's afraid of the light, the world would be awful fucking dark. Thank you. Thank you. We are the gardens. We are the walking growth. And they can try and cut us down, but man, we will come back and back and back. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna just randomly get you guys some index cards out of here and see if and what you may need to know. Ooh, you guys are being told, don't manifest failure. Stay out of and away from heavy, heavy energies. And people that walk around feeling like and acting like their anger is not resolvable. Like, nothing can be resolved. You guys are being told to stay happy, peaceful, light. This is a song, I think, Mac Miller at the festival, or it's at least lines from song, but somebody could be visiting a festival. Someone needs to know that in no time at all, those that crossed your boundaries, those that defied your boundaries, defiled them, they're going to be ridiculed by spirit for ridiculing someone that is of spirit. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. You as well. You as well. We're gonna smoke cheers on that one. We are God's flowers. We are Spirit's flowers. We are the Divine's flowers. We are the universe's flowers. And again, they can cut us down, but like dandelions, our fucking seeds will flow. Because we're not weeds. We're seeds. So those that have ridiculed you, made you feel worthless by any means, collective, do not try to do the same. Let Spirit do it. Let the world do it. Let the universe, the creator, the source, do it. You're the witness. You're the witness to the divine powers that be. And it's been made clear. It's all about intention. If all you've ever intended is good, all you've ever intended is self-love, self-protection, self-guidance, self-growth, and for any reason whatsoever, someone seeks to destroy that, what goes around comes around. But don't let your intentions turn to the same vibration that those people's intentions are on. Otherwise, you will suffer the same consequences and the same fate. Keep your head up, keep your chin up, keep moving forward. That's where your growth comes from. Absolutely. I love that. Messengers in peace. Yes. Yes. Those people, they've never had peace. They don't understand it. Those are the ones that cannot come. Those are the ones that can't ascend. They'll be left saying, I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to say. I have no idea what to think or feel. Because they have no peace. Because, well, they decided they were going to be a destroyer of peace. Left peaceless. In pieces. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get one more. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna get one more piece of advice, and that one came back out again. Don't manifest failure. Okay? But one more oracle. Mud and moss. Stagnation. That is the failure that has the potential to be manifested. You might stagnate your own growth if you're mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Again, let Spirit do what Spirit does, and you just keep working on you. Keep working on reorganizing your boundaries to fit you and your life and your loved ones. Keep working on reorganizing your self-love as priority. Reorganizing your purity and protection as priority. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Until we speak again, my dears. Have a beautiful, blessed day. You're very welcome. Again, thank you for being here, and I can't wait to catch one of your next readings, my dear. Mwah.